Okay, so when you have a question, like in 4.5, when it asks you to find t equal to anything, what they're actually asking for is t is a point on the unit circle, okay? So this is not as complicated as it looks. Jordan does it one way in his video. I'm going to show you a different way to do it. So the first thing that you do is you say, okay, where is, forget about the negative for a minute, and say, where is 5 pi over 6? So here, this angle here is 5 pi over 6. And take a look at its value. So remember that pi, this 5 pi over 6, that's a measure of the degree of the angle in radians, but we can also measure that same angle in degrees. So t equal to 5 pi over 6 is also, if you look, equal to 150 degrees. So what gets confusing is this negative sign in front, okay? Because we can all look and say, oh yeah, 5 pi over 6 is 150 degrees. So what does the negative mean? The negative means we're going to go in the opposite direction. So if we think about this line here as 0, we can also think of it as 360. And what we want to do is go 5 pi over 6 in the opposite direction. So if it were positive and we wanted to go to 5 pi over 6, we would go this way and say, oh, 5 pi over 6 is 150 degrees. But what we're going to do is negative 5 pi over 6. So we just go negative 5 pi over 6 in the other direction. Okay, how do I know how much that is? Well, I know this line here is 360 degrees. And I know positive 5 pi over 6, because I can look at it on the unit circle, is 150 degrees. Well, I want to go the opposite way. So because I'm going the opposite way, I'm going to go 360 minus 150 degrees. And 360 minus 150 degrees is 210 degrees. So when I go negative 5 pi over 6, I'm going to 210 degrees. And you can see that's 7 pi over 6. And the point there is negative root 3 over 2 and negative 1/2. So t is equal to negative root 3 over 2 and negative 1/2. So that's all you need to do, is when they give you a negative radians value and they ask you to find t, go and take a look and say, okay, what's the positive value? And if I go all the way over here to 5, so all that I do is I take that 150 degrees that the positive is, and I'm going to subtract it from 360 because I'm going backwards. So 360 minus 150 is 210. 210 is here, 7 pi over 6, but they're asking for the t value, which is the points negative root 3 over 2 and negative 1/2.